So here's the thing about life, guys. That you have to catch up on your videos and you have to catch up on what you're saying. But the thing is, right now, I'm not saying how much there is to read really online. Oh, there's so much to read online about communication and how much more words you can speak. That's the thing I'm learning, mate. I'm learning to understand it's much more about how I speak daily and positively than it is about how they speak to me, mate. But is it really? Or it's more how I understand that it's much more how I understand my word I is much more important than anything else. And that's what I'm talking about. So what I need to do now is love my life to go and deliver content while also being able to show you guys that I'm understanding that I need to go and eat also while also delivering content. So no matter what, I see my USB over here. I understand that what I want to do now is just go and eat and drink and if I can do some Netflix here and there and also be able to go and sleep. And I understand that no matter what, I'm positive about everything. It's more how I feel that no matter what, the other people did give me a chance. And I understand that no matter what, that's more how I feel. I feel I was never ready for them because I can see how my life is now, mate. And that's the thing, mate, about life. And life is very different for everybody. So what you need to do in life is you need to go and find yourself much greater in terms of life, and you have to focus on helping yourself to succeed differently. Is what you guys need to do. So if you can help yourself to succeed differently, then you can also help yourself to figure out a better way for yourself to grow. And that's what you guys need to do daily. So you guys need to go and make sure that I understand, and you guys make sure of this. You guys have to understand life itself to make sure that if you're focusing on something greater for yourself daily, you're looking for better methods of helping yourself to do something that's nice. But nothing else is important other than speaking more words positively. So guess what, bro? What you need to realize every single day is if you can spark the intention to speak positively with yourself all day long, bro, it's all you ever need, mate. But bro, it's all you ever need. Bro, you have a passion and you have a talent to create events around the world, and you have fucking all this knowledge around you to go and do it. Bro, it's all you need with Jesus Christ, mate. Bro, every single day, just learn, man. And learn to understand straight away that I just done my nice and beautiful life coaching video just recently. And guess what? I understand I can connect my nice and beautiful videos and podcasts together a bit. And I can just let it be that way. But what you do is, if that comes to the equation of doing something where you have to connect your videos together because of some nice and beautiful videos or voice memos that were unable to be able to continue, then make sure you understand that if you play via a voice memo, something where you record something via voice memo, and you go on YouTube to play videos, then guess what happens to the voice memo? Well, it stops completely. So then you have to upload it as it is. So YouTube stops the voice memo that you're talking on. I understand that now. So make sure you understand that what you do to avoid that is make sure you understand straight away. You have to communicate that, and that's something of language. When I understand straight away, I'm learning very quickly about this one, and I'm understanding now what I can do about this one. So I understand that no matter what, that all I do now is I connect the videos and audios together. There's audios together via my nice beautiful MP3, there's an MP4 to MP3 converter, and make sure no matter what I can connect about 2 hours worth, and make sure I just let it be that way. And then I just upload it all together and make sure I restart the program a little bit that way. And why is that? Because I understand that I'm just learning to talk much better. I'm learning to do life much greater. And that's it. I'm making sure that I'm doing something to help myself to succeed. And I'm understanding that no matter what, that there's always more to deliver content with. But if you're speaking more content much better, then what are you understanding about life? When you understand that you're doing your own life, yeah? Because everybody has their own life, mate. And you have to do your own life. And you have to understand that those people who just have time for pleasure today, or the people who have no time those people who just have time for pleasure today have no time to talk positively, mate. Which they're fucking narcissists, mate. Which narcissists never have fucking time to talk to anybody, mate. Which they never have fucking time to talk words to anybody. And that's what I realize about these people. And they're much more psychopaths. Which they're fucking psychopaths, I promise you. Which my Belgian dad is such a fucking psychopath, mate. Which he's a fucking psychopath, mate. Which he can kill somebody right now. And that's why I fucking never want to be around him. I never want to fucking be around him because I see it. I fucking see he's a psychopath, mate. What am I? approach it. So what I want to do is understand that no matter what, what's important is understanding straight away how much more you can do without other people. And if you understand how to fucking be away from other people and how to go communicate yourself into greatness every single day, you have to understand how other people fall for the looks over here. And since they fall for the fucking looks, then that's why you have to understand that you have better communication skills always. And that's why you have to understand straight away how you need to grow yourself anyway. But I'm not saying that no matter what, of course, you can see how looks never work out, mate. So focus on yourself and love yourself, and anyway, just learn to understand straight away that you're learning how to grow yourself, but learn how to grow yourself anyway, and learn how to go and speak positively about yourself and other people, so you can go and do something amazing. I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to go and understand that you're learning how to, you're learning how to grow yourself, and that's all you have to do, mate. And just understand straight away that I feel how other people understand straight away that I'm positive, but it's why how they feel that they miss out, mate. And that's how it is, mate. That's the people from the Paul Macquarie over there, and I'm not saying that no matter what. It's why I feel, mate. I understand. So what you want to understand about life is, if you want to go and grow yourself differently every single day, then no matter what, then it's just the kind of deal for you, mate. Just focus on understanding there's always something more, and never be arrogant about anything else, and just making sure that you're learning, yeah? So what you want to do now is you want to be able to read something and learn something and grow something with yourself daily, and you're just learning something along the way about your life, mate. You're learning to just go and grow yourself, yeah? I see what's positive, guys, is making sure that you understand that with your UCAR application, while you're reading on YouTube, while you're eating food and drink, while doing a voice memo, just making sure that no matter what that your UCAR application is exporting your video while you're eating food and drink, while watching YouTube videos with your laptop, while doing a voice memo with your phones. And that way you understand that no matter what, you never touch your UCAR application while it's exporting videos. So you can also export everything faster, and just make sure that your phones never lock also. So you understand that your phones may be able to go via Instagram and browse your internet and all this in terms of social media and everything while your UCAR is exporting your videos. There's no worries. So make sure you understand that you can browse your computers, and you may browse your computers with UCAR exporting and all this in terms of life, but make sure you understand that your phones and technology never lock, and that way you're doing better. So make sure you understand that it's more how I feel. You guys have to understand I'm just teaching you. So make sure you understand that every single day you learn something about life here, but you can go and do something greater for yourself. I understand, although just make sure you're always talking about people and making sure they're always looking to see the updates of people and seeing what they are doing about life and how they're actually driving revenue into their business through the positive talk is what you're talking about. So I'm not saying that's what you have to understand, so you can go and do great is what you need to do. I'm not saying anyway, so I feel that Armin Bruno over here has 177k views for his Nice Beautiful radio show. I mean, that's really good. I understand that, so I'm doing better than that. So anyway, guys, when I'm reading something with my word I only, I'm just looking to see how much times they use the word I here. And that's all I'm looking at. Because that's how I understand that they are positive about what they're saying. That's the whole point, yeah? And that's how I see it. Because the word I is very positive. But Jesus Christ says, if you're using your word I, it's the best kind of individuality to say I love you. That's how you understand straight away how to live your life much better and how to grow yourself. So guys, the thing is about wherever you're watching in life, if you're watching that, then guess what? It's more how they are teaching you that they want you. So for example, let's say if you see some guy or some woman having sex with a man or woman, then guess what, bro? It's more that they never want to have sex with that person again. You understand? Why is that? Because they've already done it, and because the other person just wants pleasure from them, or should they rather have sex with you in that position? So they rather have sex with you in that position than the other people that they've been having sex with, because they've already had sex with them. And because they had sex with them before, that they already have left each other. They've already left each other, and they never want to have sex with each other anymore, because they've already done each other. They've already had sex with each other. So the thing is now that they want to do that with you, because you are the one that's watching the image. So if you understand that, and if you understand that they show you the image of that, actually now you have to understand that they really want you now in that image with them. You understand? Because they're showing you that image, aren't they? So you have to understand straight away that what you want out of life is understanding straight away that you're learning, yeah? When you're learning that no matter what. It's more like that. And what you do now is learn from that. And you're learning how to just turn yourself on this way. But that's how it is, man. That's how I understand straight away I'm learning how to grow myself. But that's where the love is, man. And love is in that. I mean, how is that possible? Because let's say that guy, in terms of that woman, went for that guy, but she no longer wants him. But now, when you compare who she wants from that guy or that, I mean, if you compare who she wants from that guy or you, I mean, of course she'd rather go for you than that guy now. Which means there's sexual attraction here. I mean, so I understand there's this woman who I compare her with my biological dad. I say, who does she rather go for? I mean, would she rather go for my biological dad or me? I mean, she'd rather go for me to fuck me rather than my biological dad. So there's always fucking much more sexual attraction here between us because of that. And that's the thing. I mean, or as if I watch pornography, I don't see this woman fucking this guy, but I can really see that they're never together. And I mean, when I ask her, when I say the question, I mean, would she rather fuck him or me? I understand she'd rather fuck me in that position that he's fucking her with now because she's already been with him. And that way I'm not saying that straight away that there's a physical attraction over here, where I'm not saying that it's much more of a turn on. There's life, so I'm not saying that what's amazing about life is I'm not saying that. So I do life much greater for myself. And learning, yeah? Learning that nice beautiful architecture of life, man. And that's I'm not saying I'm doing better than all that. So that's what I see. I see women or men who rather stay with their partner than have sex with anybody else are more loyal to each other than other partners who rather never do that. So make sure you understand that. See, with me, I speak so much fucking words more than other people that their fucking amount of life never fucking amounts to mine. I can see that. I see in their nice and beautiful views and what they have in views in terms of YouTube is nothing comparing it to how much words I've given. Yeah. I see guys, those people who never want you even because you're something new in life. I mean, guess what? I mean, it's because that's the thing about life. I mean, they are unaware about what they want. And the thing is that they feel unattractive here about you. So the thing is they never feel good about you because you are somebody new in their life, and you have to feel this over here, and you have to understand the experience. An experience of life where somebody never wants you because you look a certain way, because you understand something about life. But it's more how they are somebody who are just dragging themselves down. And all you need to do is just do yourself a favor to understand that, and you're still doing it. And just let it be that way. For sure, that's like her too. I'm not saying that no matter what, I'm learning how to do better. If I to do better, I'm doing better than that. So every single day, learn, yeah? I mean, learn how to just understand how other people just never want you around, because there are people who are just losing. I mean, they're losing the game of life. I mean, they're losing love. I mean, they're losing themselves. I mean, they're never people who are communicating really, are they? So just understand that, and then just understand straight away, I feel much greater like this. I feel although that as I grow myself right now, I'm understanding what's important to me right now is learning to grow myself in different ways, and learning to persuade myself to enjoy myself in different ways, because that's what I believe, and as I believe differently, I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning the key art of differences, I'm learning I'm learning the beautiful nature of love for myself. I'm learning to see exactly straight away how I feel. But how I feel is different, and how I feel is that I'm learning that nice beautiful attitude of living life. And that's what you need to do. So if you're learning every single day how to really improve yourself in your communicational skills, I understand it's more about loving yourself than the freedom of anything else. In a sense, so making sure that you're learning how to love yourself is what you understand straight away. Is learn how to grow yourself with learning how to speak the words, yeah? So the words is what you want. If you learn how to speak the words, then you have to learn how to go and grow yourself differently. But learn how to be in your word I if you want. And learn if you want to really understand your life differently, you have to show yourself more love in this kind of regard to understand that you can see that. And you can see that nice beautiful notion right here, and you can see straight away how you feel. And that feeling of that right now is what you need to realize about life, that you're learning that nice and beautiful cue, that you're much more than that, and that you're learning that nice and beautiful way of life where you're understanding that you deserve that. And you deserve that because you're understanding straight away how you feel. You can see that. And you feel that no matter what, that you can understand the differences over here in different life expectancies, that you are somebody who has that feeling. I mean, you have that feeling of devotion, yeah? I mean, you have that feeling of love. I mean, you have that feeling of helping yourself to deliver content. And that's the thing. That's what you need to realize. I mean, you need to realize that kind of feeling. I mean, that feeling is nice and beautiful where you understand that you're somebody who can attract multiple people because you feel that they never ever want to go for the other person. And that way you understand that they can come for you this way and understand anyway. You're just somebody who understands that, and then you have that nice and beautiful notion here where you're just focusing on that. And you're just focusing on making sure that you're learning. You're learning how to grow yourself, yeah? That's how you grow yourself differently, and making sure always that you're learning the beautiful aspect of life. And what kind of aspect of life? When you're learning that aspect of life that's actually helping you move forward. That's what you want. So if you're growing yourself differently, then just learn, yeah? So guys, so what you need to realize about life is if you're learning how to go and grow yourself differently, then you have to go and focus upon being more positive with yourself, especially. That's what you need to find out about yourself. You need to find out that there's always a better way for yourself to live life, much more than anything else today. Then if you understand that, then focus on making sure that you're improving yourself along the way upon what you're doing. To understand that it's much more how you need to grow yourself. And growing yourself is positive. So what I need to do also is study upon what's going on around the world also. I'm making sure that I'm learning, yeah? Learning that architecture. I'm learning something that is helping me move forward. But what helps me move forward is I'm the only one that can make me move forward. And there's nothing else that makes me move forward more than I. So I focus on making sure I'm learning that way of life, mate. I'm learning to just let it be. I'm learning to persuade myself to do better. I'm not saying I can go sleep at any time, but the thing is that I'm doing better anyway. I'm learning to understand that it's much more about I. I'm not saying that anyway. I realize that what's immortal and what's important is learning the different ways of speaking to people. If you're speaking to people differently, then guess what happens? Then you're learning how to grow yourself in the ways of a nice and beautiful vocabulary with yourself, to understand that you're inspiring people daily in your daily life to give ideas. I mean, now I want to understand, to summarize my year in terms of what's going on. I could say excellent, man. I could say this year's been excellent for me personally, man. I mean, why is that? Because I feel I'm doing greater. I'm doing greater than other people. I'm doing greater with my communicational words. I'm understanding that my beautiful words of life is moving forward. Figuring out a better way, focusing on helping myself to move forward. I'm loving life, man. I'm loving life differently. And that's why I'm learning. I'm learning that nice and beautiful empathy with I. Focusing on making sure I have more enough success all the time to succeed. That's what I'm focusing on now. I'm focusing on a better way focusing on helping myself to deliver that feedback to life. I might only, and that's it. And if you understand straight away how you feel about life, then go have yourself a nap if you want. You understand that if you have yourself a nap, then guess what, bro? It's more how you force yourself to sleep, to make sure you understand it's more how you need to talk more words. I mean, you guys need to talk more words if you are forcing yourself to sleep. And that's where you have to understand straight away how it is, man. That's how it is. So what I understand straight away is I feel that no matter what, it's getting late anyway. But for myself, it's more how I feel. I understand I ask Jesus Christ what he does about this time of the day. Where Jesus Christ says that he just keeps on going. He talks as much as he can. If you have to talk as much as you can, I never hate you. I never hate anything, man. The thing is more, I understand straight away that you need to grow yourself and talk yourself into the best areas of life every single day and learn what you need to do anyway. And focus on making sure that you understand how to talk, man. And talk much more words, man. And talk the words, and then guess what happens? And then you understand straight away what you mean. And that's it, man. I'm probably should just make sure you're understanding no matter what, that you just learn how to focus on making sure that you can go and love your life. And then if you love your life, then you have more enough. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm sure there's so much more to do. Anyway, I can say that. I can say anyway. I'll make sure that you guys understand that for myself over here. I'm learning the architecture of life. I'm learning to become a star. I'm learning to make sure that I have more enough success daily. That's more enough. I mean, that's more enough for me. But that's what I'm learning. I'm learning differences. I'm learning something that's helping me move forward. I'm learning how to go and grow myself regardless. And that's it, man. I mean, that's all you need to do. If you want to do something special for yourself, then learn how to go and love yourself. I feel the body contracting again. You'll have to sleep a bit. I feel that no matter what, it's more how I feel. So let it be. Make sure that what I do now is a little bit for now. Make sure I go and do a great job, and I focus on making sure I do better. But let it be. Focus on making sure that you guys have a better time for yourself, and let it be for yourself that you just go and grow yourself, and that's what you need to do all day long. So anyway, guys, I just woke up now. I'm just making sure that what I want to do. So I'll pack up stuff over here. I'll make everything clean around here. Make all my suitcases clean over here. I'll make everything clean. Make sure I go to the toilet. I go groom myself a bit. And all I want to do from that point is be able to place my technology in terms of my video into my laptop. So I can go into my USB and go that way. I understand that. So I'm understanding that Yuka application at least is something that can go and help me to handbrake everything as well with my phones. Because it does work and it does help me as well to do that for myself. And I understand that no matter what, the laptop is also something that can upload content all night long for me. So that's the thing about me, man. I'm understanding that what I want to do now is I want to focus on something. I want to focus on understanding that I'm almost going to Launceston for a bit. And I need to go to Launceston because I need to get out of the area. I need to get out of the area because people around town want to get me in a 9-to-5 job. So what I need to do is change my address here. I need to run. I need to run somewhere. And I just keep running, man. I just keep running from them. So I can have freedom, so I can do greater. Eventually, I may need to work a 9-to-5 job. I may need to. But if that's the case, then all I do is I get the money, and I go and make myself my events around town. I make sure I do greater here. For myself, I just do greater here. Just make sure you understand what I'm doing in life. And what I do is I understand straight away how I feel. I feel that I'm learning great. I'm learning some great techniques here. Making sure I understand that. I'm always willing to learn. I'm willing to help myself to succeed. And that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is understanding straight away what you want out of life. Then you have to make your desk and everything clean so you can understand that you do better. So make your desk clean, guys. I understand for myself it's more like that. And for the first time ever, I slept for the first 3 days with shoes on. I've never slept with shoes on before 3 days in a row. Now I have. So for this point, I'm doing better than that. Making sure that what I want to do is just groom myself quickly. And then I want to help myself to pee now. See, so what I'm doing now is I'm focusing on just grooming myself now. So I'm going to start my new day. I wake up before 10 a.m. I wake up before 9 a.m. every single day. I'm doing something new anyway, so let's have a look over here. I'll be able to just enjoy myself, and also I understand straight away what I mean about life. I mean something new, guys. I mean something about helping myself to succeed differently is something new. I mean something new that you guys have to do also, and something that you guys have to appreciate for yourselves. If you appreciate something about life, then appreciate yourself the most, and then you understand straight away how. I mean, you're appreciating how you can go and really live life is how you understand what I mean. I see if other people ask me something to do for them, something. See, now that's the thing. I only do what I do. I never do what other people want me to do. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the case is that if you ask me something, it's more likely where I just going to do I never do what you want me to do. In a sense, I am Jesus Christ, but I understand that we're asking Jesus Christ to do something for them, but Jesus Christ did actually do something for them, but never because of them. Understand? It's never because of them. It's because of the word I, mate. And it's because of Jesus Christ, mate. But it's all because of the word I, mate. And Jesus Christ wants to lift the word I here. So yeah. So listen. Well, just be careful and just make sure you never get sick. I apologize. I'm doing my best to just live my life in a way that is working for me, man. But that's how it is, man. And that's how it is. Whereas what I do now is I just look for a better way to talk to you, and that's it. I can see straight away what I need to do all the time is different areas of life, for different aspects, looking for new ways of thinking, and new ways of doing, and new ways of talking. See how other people never want to involve you in their life. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I never need them. The thing is, nobody's going to understand the word I except I. I understand that. I understand how many people understand the word I today. And that's it. I wish all my success and everything I have. I wish they're never going to understand that until they reach the word I, mate. I can see that. I realise now what I do today is understand that I can go fashion modeling photos. I'm going to do my remix with ICU today. And also Alright, now to upload my Instagram photos and all that. I've flashed it yet. I can continue doing that. I'll do some Netflix first after this. I'll do some Netflix and composition of music. And then I go and do some fashion and modeling photos. And now, listen, I say before I even do that, I want to upload some Instagram photos. After Netflix. Well, which ones? I mean, which Instagram photos? And that's the thing. I have to go and do my Art Trance radio show. And guess what? It's more how it is. I have to do everything together. Alright, as I grow, I'm looking to see straight away, and for me especially, my Daniel Lavoyevich Instagram is more important. By default, man. There's a real. So it's all equally important. But yeah, I have to promote I. And what is I more? I Jesus Christ on my Instagram. And I mean, what is I more? I mean, Jesus Christ says, the Daniel Lavoyevich Instagram is I. Where's your I? To promote I more every single day. I see that. I see how it gets promoting other people, man. You guys have to promote. You just gotta promote something. Like I say, it does make you a leader as well. I can see how other people, in terms of my mentors, are treating other mentors over here. And so they treat me. I see how also that is. See how my mentors are treating other mentors as well. And how that is also the same as a crowd as well. And that's the same as a crowd and everybody as well. And that's a frequency that shows me that everybody's going a separate way regardless, mate, at this point. And they're away from the crowd too, at this point. Now those people are stuck with the crowd right now. I mean, they may believe that they have some friends there or something like that. But nah. Approach that crowd, they're trying to lose their legacy. Or that crowd that they are with, and they're trying to help their career and legacy grow. Yeah, I understand that. Whereas although for myself, I'm away from the crowd because I understand that they can never boost my legacy, man. I understand that they're just fake friends, man. And listen, I mean, they're real friends when you're with them. But guess what? I mean, are they really? I mean, I know what I mate. And they're just totally fake with you, aren't you? They're totally fake with you because they have no word I. I can actually see that. And they act like your friend. And I see they have no word I with each other. I caught you. I mean, the best thing to do with those people who have no word I is never reply to them. And never reply to them online. And the thing is, when those who contact you, I mean, send the new people a message of your Instagram, and that's it. And that's it. And that's all you can do. And they'll show it back into your Instagram over and over again, mate. And they're always looking to see what you're doing, mate. And why is that? Because you're someone famous, mate. And you're someone popular in their life, mate. So yeah. So why not? And that's how I understand show, eh? I'm lifting my life, mate. I'm lifting myself in a beautiful way. I'm looking to understand something. I'm understanding how I grow differently, and as I grow and as I learn and as I really do something to help myself to live a greater life, I'm looking to understand straight away how I feel. And how I feel is different. And how I feel is that I go and grow myself, mate. I grow myself differently. I make sure that I'm learning how to just grow myself in the best regards. And what I want to do is amplify my business today. And let it be that way. I don't hate you. But sooner than later, I'm trying the world, mate. And nothing can stop me, mate. And that's it. I'm a music producer now, mate. I'm doing great, mate. I'm doing something to help myself to succeed. And I'm learning how to talk to you all day long, mate. And just watch out with how you trim your beard and in what direction the scissors is, so you can actually do a great job. And that's how it is. I see these actors are right now doing great. I see they're actually losing, mate, but they're doing greater than other people. I see Dwayne The Rock Johnson is now making headlines with some movie. And I can see that. So what you need to do is you need to realise how it feels to have that kind of vibe with this. And now if you can be the most popular superstar in acting as well, and also do life coaching and music production, so ooh. And guess what? I'm sure I'm not. I mean, the best way to be an actor, really? I mean, the best way to be an actor, I mean, make your own films and start and be the fucking show in that film, mate. I mean, be the main show in that film. Because that's it, I mean, make your own films if you want to become an actor. Yeah, and be your own director and own screenwriter, and own music producer and composer of the film. And there you go. I mean, do everything about the movie. I mean, never make other people do it for you. I mean, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is just an actor in somebody's film. But Sylvester Stallone, when that guy made Rocky 4, mate. When that guy makes Rocky films, mate. That's his whole fucking movie, mate. I mean, he's the fucking actor, and he's the director of the film. And he's fucking also the composer. And he's fucking everything in that film, mate. Oh yeah. And he fucking made John Rambo too. I love that. But he's the one that done John Rambo films. But he wrote the fucking script, mate. About John Rambo. Ah, that's amazing, man. Well, thank you, Sylvester Stallone. And that's the thing, man. I remember back in the days how everybody wants to be a superstar in action films. See, although I understand how it feels, man. But Sylvester Stallone is one of those actors that's the most famous one out of them, because he's his own fucking music producer, in terms of screen producer and director and screenwriter, and does his own fucking movies, mate. Because he understands that fucking road. And he understands fucking do it on your own, and then fucking make other people do it for you, mate. And you can create more opportunities for yourself as an actor by doing your own fucking TV shows and by doing your own fucking movies than you can relying on other people to call you. For sure, other people never want you successful. Just remember that. I mean, you can by far promote yourself more than they can promote you. I mean, you can by far become more successful than them, than they can promote you, right? I remember that. I said, anyway, so as I'm growing myself, I'm learning. I see how other people around me are losing. They're losing a lot, mate. They're losing a lot of communicational skills these days. And what I do, I don't create a lifestyle, man. I don't create a lifestyle. I learned to focus on my business. I'm looking at my business only. I'm not looking at the word I, mate. That's all that's important for me. A little bit. But if you want to go and focus on your life and what you have in life, then what you need to do is love yourself to the point of watching out for the word I. Watch out for your eyes with the scissors, mate. I never hurt myself in my. Never try to hurt myself in my eyes physically, mate. But that's the thing. I mean, you have to understand straight away how it feels to grow yourself. Just be careful about it. And be careful even more than that. So what I do over here is I have to be careful for that. So no, I'll do better on that. I'll make sure you understand straight away. Now, as I do my eyebrows, I understand that I may shine that sharp blade, but I have to be careful and do it slower. I have to shine the blade of the scissors much slower around my eyes, man. I don't want to poke my eye, man. I don't want to poke my eyes out, man. I promise you. Whew, move on, man. I understand that what's important, man, is understanding to never be cruel to anybody. If you're cruel to other people, then other people come after you, man. And the police is never going to help you. Which they can never help you, yeah. And they chase you all your life, mate. Right here. And just make sure you understand that. And just go and love your life, mate. And you must focus on understanding of the line. Which that's a situation where I had to attract that, but why? Because it's more how that situation is something that totally happens in the moment, and it's because of some kind of karma. But yeah, and listen, oh Jesus Christ, how come that did happen where the Asian people attacked me 20-on-1? That's because something where I was saying a fight, and that's why. I asked Jesus Christ, but how did I track that? I mean, why all of a sudden was that kind of moment? What Jesus Christ says, that's how it is. When they find you, huh? See, they find you somewhere. I mean, out of the blue, huh? See, Jesus Christ says, yeah. And out of all that places they find me, guys. Yeah. The thing is, I see karma with them too, yeah? The thing is with them, I can see where their future is going with this. Fortunately, they deserve that too. Exactly like me. And that's happening for them too. In other ways. Yeah. Fortunately, many people are turning on them, mate. They've been in that too. Exactly like you, mate. And what I need to do is learn to just go and grow myself regardless. So I'm not hate, man. The thing is always learn to understand that if you are honest with yourself about life, you have to see how it feels to be somebody who never gets into a physical fight, mate. And now for myself, I understand that I've had some physical fights, but guess what? Probably it's never the way, mate. And it's more about improving your attitude too. But you have to admit it. You can see that people are going to jail these days, going to prison because they lack communication skills, mate. I mean, they lack the ability to speak and they have to go to jail, right? because otherwise they continue to run amok in this world, mate. And they may kill your baby. I never need a killer running around, mate. Don't you? I'm sure you need to do is just realize that. Just realize to never go to prison, please. Because once you understand that, then you understand straight away how you can live a greater life. And just understand, make it the first time without a prison, mate, in this lifetime. And just understand that. And just understand how to be going by the law, mate. And now for myself at least, I understand how I now have to drive a car again. And I'm happy with that. But other people have to feel like they have to drive a car, mate, to get to a 9 to 5 job. Because they feel that car is the way, mate. They feel rich for never doing the bus, mate. See, I asked Jesus Christ this. When they feel rich by going with their own car instead of the bus today. So yeah. And then that, of course, they give too much money for that car that they have. And that car, unfortunately, they never want to travel with that car much anyway, because that car is something that stays with them. And that car is something that, let's say, stays with them. And let's say if they live in Sydney with a car, for example, and they rent their own apartment. I mean, imagine leaving their car in Sydney somewhere to go to Perth, for example, on their own. I mean, the car that they have is in Sydney on its own now, because nobody's driving it. And they are in Perth. And that car is losing time in terms of it's getting more rusty over time too. In a sense, so the thing is, never have a car, but to insure your car today, then make sure that you have. Make sure you understand. To insure your car, make sure you're going with taxis today and Uber, because they have car insurance. And now, if the Uber driver crashes a car, mate, well, guess what? Well, she never have to worry about the car things. All sides, but that's the thing, man. I mean, everything's a risk these days, because you must understand that the word I is never a risk. The word I is never a risk, but speaking no word I is a risk, mate. And that's what the riskiest behaviour I've ever seen. I actually try to do. The riskiest behaviour I've ever seen is using no word I, mate. You never become aware of the I. I mean, those people who never become aware of the word I, mate, I'm doing the most risk with that one. So if you understand your word I, you're doing less risks in life. That's how it gets, man. I focus on saying that for myself, for my shower over here. That's the thing about shower today. I'm going to take a little shower. I'll do it somehow, shower, mate. Go get a shower. Clean, mate. And there it is. Well, what we're going to do now is Netflix. I have some businesses I can do. I understand that I can do my fashion photos, I don't know where it is. See, what I do is focus on my wife over here. I'm looking to learn myself into greatness, man. I'm looking to talk, but those people are people who are just low in integrity and in the word I, and they don't understand what they've done, mate. But they help me in other ways, mate. Which those people have to steal my stuff, help me in other ways. I want to get another knife. I never need a knife, mate. I mean, I want to get another knife over here at the accommodation centre. And now guess what? I have to understand something that's more like that. So what I do is, I just give them the money. I give them the money for another night. Make sure I can just go and keep going for myself. And I understand it's already been 4 nights. With more. I understand that what I do is give them some money. Make sure you guys understand that. I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to just be a star, and you have to understand how to do that for yourself, mate. But if you understand how to grow yourself in words and you understand how to be positive regardless, then guess what? Then you understand straight away how you feel. And how you feel must be greater and greater. And I'm understanding that no matter what that. And still you have to be open anyhow. So I'm saying that what I want to do is a little bit away, I'd say $15. But that's the thing, yeah. I make sure that I learn to grow myself in different ways, and I focus on making sure that my financing can be done anywhere, and make sure that I'm never lacking anything. I'm learning to talk to you daily. And now the thing is, I want to be able to do my financing now. I do my financing, guys, in ways that helps me to grow, and that's what I do. I understand today's a new day, and because I have a new day today, I'm looking to just be in ways of growth. I'm looking to be in ways of growth. I'm looking to save money. I'm looking to do greater, but I'm giving money more than saving. I save via transfer with banks application. I see now, because I'm understanding this, I'm understanding what's important for me personally is charging my technology before I go anywhere, and also just getting ahead of the game. And that's what you guys have to understand, is you have to understand straight away a better life. You have to do something better for yourself. And I understand that for myself at least. Now I can see how my life is going. I see how their legacies are going. I see how they're growing the legacies too, man. I see the legacy thing is a slow journey. And then guess what? I mean, then you have to throw away the key, mate. And nobody can open that. But then guess what, bro? If something happens to Mega Drive here, I asked Jesus Christ about this one. Bro, Jesus Christ says, yeah. I mean, keep going, huh? And Jesus Christ says, yeah. Bro, people can always download that, huh? Bro, unless they delete the whole system. Bro, and those links have to be working, mate. Bro, that's the thing. The Mega Drive is open anyway. So what I do is I focus on understanding that. Focus on making sure that you understand that nobody can carry out your legacy for you. What you can do is grab everything and make other people sell your content for free and for money. Make them work for you in this regard, and get your content up on Amazon and other people's websites, and make them fucking help you. That's how it is. With that book on Amazon, that's forever. That's going to be forever there, mate. And that's how it is. So what I do is I'm learning how to go and grow myself now. And if I just place everything on Amazon, mate, which is more enough. Amazon is the new one, mate. Amazon is very strong. Why is that? Amazon's very strong because they're the only company right now that's online. They can sell all your fucking books. They can sell all your fucking merchandise, mate. They're the only one. Shopify is nowhere near Amazon, mate. They're a different direction, and Shopify is more sell your own products now, and that's it. But they're never the ones to promote your products over time, mate. But Jeff Bezos company, he's more likely to promote yourself and your company on his Amazon site. And so is Earl Nightingale's site. And now Earl Nightingale's site is also something that produces books and audiobooks and stuff like that. So his company is more likely to promote your books. I apologise, man. That's the thing about this selfie stick, mate. I'll move up. And what I want to do is I focus on saying, let it be that way. Every single day I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning the key arts and strategies of life over here. I'm learning to just increase my legacy daily, yeah? That's what I'm doing daily with you. I'm increasing my daily legacy, mate. And I'm understanding that. And what I do is I understand how to grow myself and my legacy. And I have a great legacy, man. But they are just people who want to waste time. And they want to waste time about life. And they want to be a school teacher. Say, yippee-ki, yay. I say, now, anyway, I don't hate anything. But those school teachers are losers, man. I've never a loser, but there's school teachers who remain in those 9 to 5 jobs lose out, mate. I mean, they lose out big time. And that's what the government wants them in life. I realize although, for myself at least, I could do a great job. I have to go do some music composition around town. I'm gonna do a great job for myself regardless, man. And I have something of a great legacy to fulfill myself. I can fulfill my great legacy, man. And I understand that. So for myself, I'm fucking winning every fucking day of my life, mate. And how? I love it. I'm not sure how am I fucking living? I mean, how am I fucking winning? I'm winning because I never need a 9-to-5 job. I mean, they're working a 9-to-5 job. And Danny Milvoich is increasing his legacy much more than they are every fucking day. That's more. I mean, that's more than enough for you to understand that. I'm talking more words than they are every single day, and all I'm doing is looking for a free way out, mate. I'm looking for a free way out, but that's the thing about this life. I'll never be that way because I'm in a great situation. I'm in a great situation now to be traveling Australia more and more while they have to work a 9-to-5 job. I'll let it be that way, but for you guys out there, your times, so, you guys are different. And you guys have to understand that they want to make you a slave regardless, mate. And for me, I mean, they're making people slaves just like in your times. But you have to understand eventually, you guys will set free eventually. And freedom is the way, mate. Always. So guess what? I mean, for the next, let's say from 2021 to the next 100 years of life, I mean, people are becoming slaves around here. And I have to figure a way out. But in your times over here, you have to speak more words than me in order to get successful, and you have to do more work than me. Brush, that's it. Brush, that's all you have to do. If you understand how to do that, then you deserve success, mate. And no doubt about it. But what I'm understanding about life now is that I just gotta have a great lifestyle for myself now. I'm understanding how to do that. I'm understanding that for myself, I have to grow. I have to go and understand legacy is important. But I'm living a blast, and you have to understand that my 40 years of time is exactly the same as yours. I'll say, yeah, I mean, the time we have is the exact same, but I'm just making sure that you understand I'm doing better than you in time. I have more time than you in life. I find more time than you. And how is that possible? Because it's work ethic, man. I see how people are going away from this world, but that never bothers me in terms of how they go away from this world. I see how they have no word eye and they have no communicational skills to talk like I do all day long. And that's the thing, man. I promise you they're fucking losing big time, mate. And I'll let it be that way. I have 38 subscribers now online. I have some more subscribers online this time. And I just go and promote more business cards around town, but guess what? Which that's the thing about my business cards. I'm saying that business cards right now are short term, mate. I can see that right now. Porsche business cards are short term success, mate. And do you need short term success? Porsche, no. Porsche, you need long term success. So what do you do? I mean, I asked Jesus Christ. I see Jesus Christ says, just let it be. I'll let it be that way. Porsche, for me to promote my business cards long term the way I do in that situation, nah. I can see that, but here and there, yeah. I mean, here and there, yeah, but I was fully doing it before like that. And that's something different. But I understand how to actually lift myself in the process. I lift myself in the process of what I'm doing now. I'm learning to just enjoy myself. And that's how I understand myself differently, man. I'm looking for new areas of life. I'm looking for new improvements. I'm looking for something that's actually helping me, man. I mean, that's all it is. But as I hold myself differently, I'm looking to understand that all I said is the word I. I feel that there's people right here are never even close to where they want to be, but they're trying to have sex and stuff. Well, anyway, so what I want to do now, I want to check the trends with the news, or check the breaking news of Australia. Just see the actual titles over here, and move on, man. Move on. I'll do some Netflix, I'll do some Spotify here. And now, with Spotify and all that, I want to listen to albums. So let's have a look at Calvin Harris's albums over here. See Calvin Harris. See why Calvin Harris? I mean, because I understand him, man. I understand Calvin Harris. I mean, he's very popular as well around town. I let him be that way, man. Not sure about now for myself over here. I'm just getting in the trend of doing much better about myself now, so I can do greater.